What's up, Planeswalkers? It's your boy K-Dog, and today we're jumping into another JumpStart event. So yeah, let's head right in and see what we can find. Alright, archaeology, goblins, or dinosaurs? Honestly, dinosaurs are a lot of fun. I've collected all these lands. Obviously, goblins are tempting, just go nice aggro. Dinosaurs are fun though, so let's go dinos and see what our next one is. Alright, we got Devilish, Enchanted, and Minions. I don't know that any of these really go too well with dinosaurs. Obviously, enchantments on dinosaurs could be kind of fun if it works out. Minions are kind of cool. I also like the devils. But let's go Enchanted. Let's see if we can enchant some dinos. I'm not sure how well these go together. Not even going to look at the list. Let's just jump into it and see what happens. Obviously, JumpStart still got a few more weeks left. Super fun format. Imagine with all the positive feedback that they will likely bring back JumpStart at some point, or something similar to it perhaps. Missing white mana, but everything else, we have the Pteranodon and the Brontosaur, which are Brontodon, which are pretty strong, so I think we'll keep it. We don't have any auras to play to get value off the spirits anyway, so that's fine. And of course we got the Colossal Dreadnought, so I'm not going to complain about that. Okay, Garrick's Uprising. We don't have any 4-power creatures ready to cast. So I think we just run out the Brontodon, and the next turn we can Uprising and hold up maybe the Sacrifice, although they're running Immolator, they probably don't have enchantments. One of the spells decks, I think. Was there Smashing, and there's something else that is red based and has lots of some prowess effects like this, and some burn based spells. Alright. So we have you. And so we get a counter, and we get to fight this. Could trigger prowess, but we're dealing 4 damage to it. We have 4 toughness since it is a fight effect, so we'll see what they have here. Nice to get that off the board. Okay, they just take it. So, do open ourselves up to some damage here. And thanks to the 4 power, the Pteranodon actually gets attack as well, so that worked out perfect. And now we just need to find some more lands and get this Dreadnought down, draw some cards with the Uprising. We're off to a good start, but definitely anything goes still. It's kind of the fun thing about these environments where you're actually power level tends to be toned down and your sequencing actually tends to matter. Sometimes it's just matchup based. Ooh, Cranko. On empty board, it's not really doing a whole lot. So yeah, we'll attack in. We have the Trample here. Actually, both have Trample because of Uprising. Yeah, I don't think they want to trade. So yeah, we'll take that. Take them down to 6. Play you out as a 2/2 flyer and pass. So if we hit a land, we get the Dreadmaw and get a 6/6 BC down with Trample. Double Trample, I guess. If we find R off the top, we can maybe kill them with the flyer. They do get to go wide, but we do have Trample, so I think we're in a good spot. Ooh, Unsealing. I love that card. They can make a 1/1. A single 1/1, and they're just dead on board. Okay, we'll take it. Obviously, Brontodon can kill the Unsealing, but yeah, they're just dead thanks to Trample. So hey, pretty nice, easy win here. Trample. And yeah, I'm not sure they realized that when they did the Cranko, but I think they're dead no matter what they did there. So yeah, we got a win. We'll see what our reward is. That's kind of the one of the important things of this event, is getting those rare JumpStart cards. A lot of them are, of course, for Brawl, but certainly several playable cards have already made their impact in Standard. A Riptide. Ooh, I've been looking over this one. Definitely playing around some Wizard Tribal. If you look like Mono Blue or even Azorius, like Nabon style decks, and this fits in perfectly. Riptide Laboratory. Tap for colorless, or pay 1 in the blue, return a wizard you control to its owner's hand. And of course, Nabon is a 2-mana 2/1 wizard that when a wizard enters the battlefield under control, it whatever enter the battlefield trigger happens, it triggers a second time, and so you can kind of abuse that. So I was definitely looking forward to getting one of these, and finally got one. Sweet. All right, let's go on to game number 2. See if we can go 2 for 2, and see what our second reward is. So deck feels pretty reasonable, so it definitely feels like we can keep playing until we get 2 wins. But we'll see what happens. Since the Morgan is free, I think we take it. Okay, our opponent concedes. I mean, that is win number 2, so we get the wild card, which is nice. Yeah, the hand was pretty sketchy, so I think we're gonna have to mulligan there, especially being a free mulligan. I think kind of a no-brainer. Oh, Liliana's Reaver. I was hoping for another one of those, but I had to craft one. But now we have 3 in the collection, so I'm not gonna be too upset about zombies. Let's get another game in, just so we can actually showcase some gameplay here with this list. And we'll kind of take a close look at the list as well and kind of see what else we got. All right, it's Gilgamesh. Hand seems decent. We have 1 into 2 into 3, and we have an aura here. It's a commune. Do we need lands? No, we just need dinos. Another Brontodon. They said black. Do we just want some big boys here with the frill back? It's pretty tempting. What does this do? Oh, that's for our opponent's creatures. I'll just take the 4/2 and just try to be aggro here, especially with the Pteranodon in hand. I think we need the land. Okay, Arcanist. These lands are amazing. It's very Theros looking. It's got like this plains. It's kind of like surrounded by what looks like kind of a galaxy. It's fantastic artwork. And of course, if you love dinosaurs, which who doesn't, this is a pretty cool forest as well with these little raptor over here and like a triceratops. Very colorful. All right, focus. What do we want to cast here? Probably the Frillback. We have a couple R's now, but I think we can just still wait on the Blessed Spirits. Next turn, maybe we just Spirits and Stomp. Okay, playing this down, let's just attack in with this. It's a 3/3 with Defender for 2, but if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, it can attack as though it did not have Defender. Pretty interesting card. I can just hear taking a nap. Lazy Dino. Ooh, they get a couple 2/2 flyers. Alright, so our opponent's doing stuff over there. Oh boy, do we... Stomp? I mean, the throwback with 2 toughness is pretty hard to keep alive. I think we just stomp this and probably want to get that off the board so they don't get that value later on. You can tap for colorless, but I don't think it's going to do you much good. Now, if they want to double block, I guess that's fine. Okay, kill the throwback. Yep. Alright, so we get the spirits down. Next turn we have Knightly Valor, so that works out pretty well. Just enchanted creature can't attack. So if you play something threatening here, we can also play that. We'll probably just want to go for the Valor just to get some value off our own flyer here. They have the 2/2 that can block. But once we equip it, then obviously we'll be able to attack in favorably. And also we'll make it so that this has 4 power, and we can attack with the Pteranodon as well. So, but they're looking at both of our creatures, so they probably have some, probably a bounce effect. Can't remember what these lists have. Okay, they just want to get another creature down. It's a 4/4. They can sack a beast to gain 4 life. Okay. So looks like they're on beasts and spells. Well, play you, grow you, make a counter. So that's what, 5. And we got a 2/2 knight as well. Feels pretty good. And do we attack both? Force them to trade off? I think it's probably worth it. I mean, we do have auras, so maybe we want to just hold back the Pteranodon, especially if they do have removal. Maybe we'll play it safe and just swing with the flare. Obviously, they can just block here. But I think we'll save this just in case we do find another enchantment. It's got flying, so you can't double block here. You can only block with a 2/2. There you go. This next turn we have 6 mana open. We can at least make it so the creature can't attack. But they're not in a good spot to attack anyway. So now they're looking at our graveyard. So I'm not sure what they could have to interact with our yard. Maybe they just want to see what we've already cast, see what might still have in our deck. Okay, they bounce that. That's unfortunate. So got some nice, decent value. Okay, they fight our 2/2. Sure. And now they're pretty much empty-handed. So they're definitely feeling pretty good about our situation now. Alright, so we'll play you. And since they're pretty much on top deck, let's go and attack and see what they do here. If they want to take the trade, that's fine. If not, then we'll forced worship on their 4/4, so they cannot attack with it. Let's let them decide what they want to do first. Okay. And we'll pass the turn. So whatever they play next turn, we can just do this to grow the 2/2 flyer, and hopefully we find some more R's to get some value off this. Oh, jeez. Well, they just turned the corner here. We're at 20, so we're not like just dead right now, but not doing too good. Well, buys us some more time, but only 3 power means it doesn't really deal with. We can't attack into it because they can just easily block. Dawn Treader Elk doesn't really do a whole lot for them at this stage of the game. We'll go ahead and hook you up with the Celestial Mantle. Now you can start swinging in. So now it's a 6/9. And if they don't block, then we double our life total. So we'll take it. If they double block, obviously it's not enough. Jump block with a Dawn Treader. And it's not a tap, but I think they can just sack. Yeah, might as well get some value off of that. Within the deck, maybe improve your draws. Yeah, they can block again here with a 4/4. Again, no reason to play the worship, although we could. Let's see. No, because we can pay just to return it to our hand. So, not really too impressive in this spot, so we'll just keep holding on to it. It is nice that we can bounce back to our hand and then maybe recast it on something else, but. Alright, so that sequence really saved us there. Our opponents just hit some lands, but now it looks like they have something. They're eyeing our creature. Looks like they're going to make us go to combat. If they bounce it or something, we'll probably just play the Dreadmaw anyway, because it's 6 powered and has trample. Okay, they blow up our enchantment. Nice. Alright, Dreadmaw it is. And now we're showing 9 power, so we're still not quite there, but we do have some nice enchantments we can draw into. Well, there's only so many. We have the Mantle and the Valor. So we've used up a couple of them, but there's still some more in this deck. Okay, now they're looking at their own graveyard. Now look at the artwork, that's pretty sweet. And Jonas Tarot, they really knocked it out of the park with these lands. I love this one as well. Alright, they get their 4/4 beast back. Yeah, still think we attack all. Yeah. So when you gain life, they can't attack or block. They can sacrifice it to gain 4, but we still get it off the board, which is fine. Otherwise, they can just block our 3/6. Alright, so now we got lethal next turn, depending on what they have. Talrand. We can flash this in. They say a good game. I'm not sure if they're quite lethal. I guess they can block. Oh yeah, they block here. They still take 4 trample plus the 3. That's 7. So yeah, pretty close game. They obviously had an opportunity there to turn the corner. But yeah, the JumpStart super sweet event. So let's see, what do we actually get here? Alright, Primal Might. That's pretty cool. Nice for like mono green lists and things like that. Commune is a solid card. Reprint, of course. Plenty of those. Shield Mate. Maybe can see home in a Toughness Matters style list. Force Worship doesn't seem very good. If it said can't attack or block like a pacifism, then yeah, this card would be pretty decent. But just the can't attack is pretty bad. Of course, Dominant Will, another reprint. This one seems like it could be pretty interesting. 2 mana 2/2 core cleric. Whenever it attacks, if you control an artifact or enchantment, it gets +1/+1 and lifelink until end of turn. Yeah, I guess if you have this like suited up, especially with like a Setessan champion and Setessan training, things like that, where you're giving it trample, and obviously this curves out nicely because it's a 2-drop, and the Setessan champion is a 3-drop. Yeah, there's some potential there for maybe this could be something fun to build around in like a Selesnya Auras, although thanks to the champion that's kind of been done quite a bit in Standard, although not in Historic, obviously with these cards being new to Historic, and of course the didn't get the really good 2-drop, the Core Spirit Dancer. That's a super sweet card if you're not familiar with that. I believe it's a 0/2 for 2, 1 in a white, but then whenever you cast an enchantment, it gets +2/+2, and you draw a card, or it's a May ability, may draw a card, which of course you're probably going to. Drover is a cool card. It's a reprint, though, of course, from Ixalan. It's a new dinosaur, the Drowsing Pteranodon. Blessed Spirits. I'm not quite sure this is good enough for a Historic play, maybe in like a Brawl list. Certainly slots in nicely. But 3 mana 2/2 flyer is decent, but you get to put counters on it, which is okay. So maybe could be something to kind of include in like an Aura type build. Face of Divinity is a card that's kind of seen a little bit of play already in some Aura lists that I've seen. It's a pretty sweet card. 2/2, and then as long as you have another Aura attached to it, you also get First Strike and Lifelink. It's a pretty solid deal. A little bit win more, but still pretty cool. Garrick's Uprising, of course, from Core 21. New Horizons reprint. Fantastic artwork here. Unfortunately, of course, it is a artist is obviously had some issues, but we'll just move along here. Araska Frillback, of course, reprint, Savage Stomp, and a Brontodon. Just a great card all around. Faith's Fetters, Trusty Retriever. 2, 3, 4. When it comes down, we can return an artifact or enchantment from our graveyard to your hand, or put a counter on it. 4 mana, probably not quite something you'd see in Historic. Probably more again for something you'd see in Brawl. Could be nice. Archon is, of course, a fantastic card. Kind of sucks that this is a taking up a rare slot, because if you've been playing for Theros, you probably already have some of these in your collection. I know I already have all 4. Now just having these in JumpStart kind of sucks, because now you have like 5 or 6 copies or whatever now. Ornery Dilaphosaur. It's a 2/2 Death Toucher for 4. However, it attacks, it can be a 4/4. As long as you have another creature power 4 or greater, so not a very good card, but pretty cool artwork though. Knightly Valor, of course, has been around for a little bit. A Bulwark Giant. Of course, not really seeing much play outside of Limited. Celestial Mantle. Pretty expensive for what it does. 6 mana for +3/+3. But obviously the ability is pretty amazing where it matters. Yeah, probably too expensive for just like an Aura style deck. You probably just want to be a little bit more lower to the curve. Topping out at like 3, maybe 4 mana in most situations. But yeah, again, in Brawl, this fits in fine. There is a card from Dominaria, though, that I think this could be fun to play around with. There's like a 6 mana avatar. I can't remember exactly what it's called now, but it's in white, and then you can pay to exchange your life total with its power. So that could be kind of crazy with something like this. And of course, Colossal Dreadmaw, which has been reprinted like in every set since it came out. And then Rampaging Brontodon is pretty insane card if you can actually pull it off. 7 mana though, it's pretty steep. But it does have Trample, and it has +1 for each land you control. So maybe you could play around with this in like a jankier casual build. Obviously in an actual historic rank that's just super slow and just probably just dies to removal immediately. But yeah, kind of a fun list. So, we got all the artwork on these lands as well. That's probably a reason to play it just right there for these lands, I think. I mean, that's pretty sweet having those in your collection, if that's something you care about. But let's look up that. What's that card I was looking for? Let's see. There we go. Evra, Halcyon Witness. 6 mana, 4/4. Legendary avatar with lifelink, and you can pay 4 to exchange your life total with Evra, Halcyon Witness's power. Could be kind of fun to do some shenanigans with this. I tried to make this card work. Obviously, it's just not very good. I think I got it in like my pre-release back in Dominaria pre-release. So I've kind of had a little bit of attachment to that. But maybe we'll play around and try to revisit that in Historic here at some point down the line. But yeah, not a very good card. But if you can make it work, at least in the casual queues, there's certainly at least you have a possibility of having this go off at some point. So I might play around with this at some point, and if I can get something together that works, try to make that work. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. JumpStart, super sweet event. Hope you guys are enjoying it as well. So thanks for watching. Until next time, make sure you jank with a